How valuable is that? And does your mindset change at all that?
Yeah, I think you'd like to say that you don't change the circumstances. I try to approach every single day like that, and control what you can, and that's just being, ultimately your best in that moment. And the best competitors I've been around have been the best to be a president.
Dillon, you talked at Rookie Minicamp about your process of picking up a new playbook. Is you basically just have to go through it. How do you feel like you've gotten through it so far? It's only been a month or so, but how do you feel like that process has gone so far?
Yeah, I'd say 2 words: just continuous improvement. And in this profession, I think there's a bunch of progression and regression, but just your ability to manage that as fast as possible, I think that allows you to create improvement at a faster pace. So I just been approaching it like that, and eager to learn every single day. Just approach this like a student.
In your college career with 3 different teams, did you do much play action from under center?
Yeah, of course. I think at one point I was the play action king, I guess. We did a lot of play action early on, but
Which spot was that?
UCF. But I think that's just part of it. You'd love to use play action to your advantage, but anyway, in any sense, you got to be present in that moment for that key play and adjust. But definitely have done play action.
It's like for you to look across it's like for you to look across and see Myles Garrett over there and know that you've got to operate with someone like that.
Well, yeah, I think in one play, you definitely see that, in one of the team periods. But very happy he's on our team. But also, just as a competitor, that's what you look forward to. Playing against the best, and him being able to be out here today, and us compete. That's huge. Getting everyone back together.
Coming to the team's talking about using a line, getting 7-on-7 to try to help the quarterbacks feel the pocket. Have you ever done a 7-on-7 like that before you came here? And then, if so, do you feel there's a benefit?
Yeah, I think everyone's had their way of doing it. I've had tennis rackets in front, guys walking forward. I've had shoulder pad shields, 9-on-9. I've done kind of the mixture of it all, but all to find a solution to one problem. So I've done it, but love that we're doing it here.
And then I feel different for you in the NFL, but do you have like a time frame where it feels like you're creating a connection with a receiver in your years in college, and have you started to feel that here at this level through the game?
Yeah, I think it's just reps, and you try to maximize your reps with guys, but anytime you can get extra reps as well, that's huge. But trying to balance that out with timing is key and something you need to do. But I think just from day one to this point, there's continuous improvement for sure.
So when you've had a few weeks out there now with Joe and Kenny also out there, what have you been, how's it been like working with them, I guess, and how have you picked their brains so far?
Yeah, I think just a diverse room, diversity in experience, and you just appreciate those guys, because I think what we've done as a room really well is the inability to dwell on the past. We're just extremely present, and I was just curious, does anyone know how much minutes like Joe has played in the playoffs? Like the guy's played 606 snaps. Like, this guy knows the game and has done it at a high level. So I think there's a lot of juice in the squeeze, but you got to ask the right questions, and that's what I try to approach every single day.
Did you